Hey guys, it's me Luna, and today I'm going to be showing you how to get purple hair. I bleached it and dyed it. I was going to tone it, but I didn't need to, so I'm just going to be telling you guys how you do that. You are also going to want to not wash your hair for a couple days before, so all the natural oils build up and protect your hair. So the first thing I'm going to do is, of course, go buy all this stuff. You're going to need bleach. A bucket of bleach is best. You need your developer depending on your hair type, and then you are going to need your hair dye, of course, and maybe some toner. Also, I'm not a professional in any way whatsoever. I just trying to help people out and make sure they don't burn their hair off, because that would. So you're gonna want to get your hair bleach and follow the instructions on there and mix it with whatever developer you need. My hair is pretty thick, pretty dark, so I went with 30 developer, and I ended up having to bleach my hair 3 times. So my hair actually was a burgundy. I had dyed it a burgundy back in February, and so the color was still on my hair when I bleached it, so that's why when it lifted, instead of being a lighter brown, which is what my hair naturally is, it came out like an orangey color. After the first bleach, my hair looked like this, and then the second bleach it looked like this, and then the third bleach it looked like this. After each of your bleaches, you're going to want to wait a bit, like a week or so. According to your bleach, it'll tell you for how long to leave it on your hair. What I did the first time, because I was scared, was 25 minutes, and then I was like, hey, this can still go on longer, so I put it for 30 and 35 for the next 2 times. Don't be scared, but be cautious of how much bleach you put on. So like for me, the first time that I did it, I realized that I didn't put as much bleach that I could have, because some parts, especially in the back, I put more bleach than the other parts and they came out blonder. So then the second time I made sure to put that much bleach all around, and the third time also. Also make sure you're checking your hair every so often, like pulling it a bit to make sure nothing's really happening. After you bleach your hair, what you're gonna do, you're gonna go and shampoo it, make sure all that crusty bleach is off, but don't condition it. A couple days after that, you're gonna want to start conditioning it again to build it up, so then the next time when you bleach your hair, which should be in a week, it should be strong. After your final bleach, whenever you decide that the color's lifted enough to where you want it, that's where you can either tone it or go straight to dyeing it. I looked it up, and if you were to tone it, that's where you would tone it right after your last bleach. My hair was lifted to the color that I wanted it to be for the amount of purple to show. So like if I wanted this to be a brighter purple, I would have had to bleach it and then tone it, or just tone it and see what would happen. But since I'm not an expert, when you're dyeing your hair, there's really no, as far as I know, there's no real danger to leaving it on for a long time. You can leave it on even overnight. But I used Manic Panic Purple Haze that on. It took me about an hour to put it on, and then I left it on for another hour afterwards, and it came out like this. There were some spots that I had missed, even though I asked my sister to help me. So I went back the next day and I did that. And after you wait the hour or so, you're supposed to rinse it off with cold water. Don't shampoo it, don't condition it. For about 3 days, you're not supposed to wash your hair, because that's when the cuticle is still closing and trapping the color in. And then afterwards, you're gonna want to shampoo and condition it, but with colored treatment shampoo, whatever it is, one that's 4 color to help keep the color in. And to maintain it, you can put a little bit of dye in your shampoo every now and then, but careful, because that will probably get your hands in your shower all full of color. But yeah, I suggest doing your own research. Just be sure. I don't want to be blamed for anything, because I'm not an expert. I'm just an 18-year-old who decided to do it myself because I don't want to spend hundreds of dollars. In total, with the bleach, the developer, and the dye, I bought 2 dyes, 2 bottles of Manic Panic for my hair. It's this long and pretty thick, but it ended up being, the bucket was 25, I think. The developer was 5 or 10, I think. It came up to $60, but I spent like 6 hours doing this, like everything from start to finish. So I hope that helped. I don't know what my next video is going to be, or what like my channel videos are centered on, but I thought this was interesting and I wanted to do it, so I did it. But yeah, bye. I'm not gonna lie, this took me so long to part, but so you should just, like, I don't know, part it, I don't know how to describe it, but you should make sure that it's easy to take off the clips and leave the sections easy for you to grab, because you're gonna be full of bleach, of course. Read the instructions on your thing well, and just follow directions. If you follow directions, I mean, there's really no way you can mess up. This comes in a bag. This actually feels like cake dough. But make sure you're in a ventilated area. The only reason I have the fan off right now is just so I can talk, but I will turn it on as soon as I start applying it to my hair because I do not want to choke and die. So I'm going to do 3 scoops. And then for each scoop on your bleach, it'll tell you how much developer. And so if 1 scoop is 1.5 to 2.5, I'm just gonna do 3 1.5s. I got this from Stripes. I suggest you leave your bleach and your developer easy access, so that if you do need more while you're in the middle, you can easily do it. And then you're gonna mix. And I'm currently looking up how the consistency should be. If you ever have a question, look it up. It said a little wetter than mashed potatoes and it shouldn't drip. Mine's like this, so I think maybe a little bit more because it is really pasty. This is my consistency now. I'd say, well, it's a lot better. But it also looks like it would be applied a lot easier onto my hair. Oh, make sure there's no dry patches. Okay, so this is what mine looks like. It's kind of chunky still, but I've mixed it pretty well, and dripping wise, it's like that. So I added 3 1.5 ounces, whatever that math is, to 3 scoops, and I did maybe 0.5, another ounce of 30 developer. And I'm now going to start applying it to my hair. Make sure that you have the right time. A timer should be 30 to 40 minutes. This one says 40 to 50, but I'd rather be safe. Make sure you're checking it the whole time. And like I said, you're gonna end up putting this on when you're done. One thing to take into consideration is how long it takes for you to apply onto your hair. So you wanna move fast. So yeah, I'm gonna turn the fan on, make sure you have the fan on, and I'm just gonna start applying this to my hair.